Look at
So
them.
you've already planet, like the main missions,
No.
you know, choosing who
I'm
gets the
still
power.
wandering around the main planet. I understood that. And I'm gonna take all the damn power. I need that power to power my ship.
No, do you know, you don't need to take the power, you're just taking the part from the ship.
And it's quantum hyperspace self-destruct drive.
Yeah. So you haven't sided with... how far have you gone in the main campaign? Tell me, and, like,
Well,
with nuance.
I have what's her name following me, but I haven't gone to the place yet to get the set part for the ship.
Oh, okay. So you...
I'm just like wandering outside, getting used to it.
Okay. I've already... Let me go this way. I've already completed that planet's main quest. Shenanigans.
Yeah.
I haven't done the side quest in... So, do you mind me talking about what's going on while I'm doing it?
I don't care.
And you don't give a shit really about spoilers.
No.
Okay. I was gonna start doing a pre-stream thing, but I don't really know what I want to do with it, so... Jesus Christ. This is already nominated for Game of the Year.
Probably. And we could make a few improvements if we were there.
What would you improve on?
Maybe the fact that when you interact with someone when you're holding a gun, you don't draw it on them.
Yeah. I noticed, they need to, like, when you're pointing at something that's interactable, don't pull the fucking gun.
Yes. Be some differences in ammo. But you know, this doesn't make sense. You have one. This actually makes sense now. You have one weapon that takes small caliber rounds, or small, light. One that takes medium. One that takes heavy. Wait, sorry. One that takes heavy. One that takes energy, and a melee.
See, what I'm bringing along. I have way too many guns currently. I actually need to get rid of some of them. Like I have an extra pistol, so I don't need that. Also, you get a
With a revolver.
I don't have a revolver yet.
You never found the revolver? Oh, wait, you never wanted to find it.
I didn't wander too much. Do you have a hunting rifle?
I have two.
I don't know what I did with the first one. I had a second one at one point, but I don't know where the fuck I put it.
Did you search Abernathy's house for it?
No.
You might find your missing power armor.
You know, I might. Crazy bastard probably stole it. Once you head back to the ship, have you upgraded any of your guns?
No.
I made one of my assault rifles when the heavy assault rifles do plasma damage, so it takes fuel rather than bullets, if I remember correctly. It takes energy. Yeah, that Mag 2 power. Apparently it still takes heavy rounds. But it does plasma damage now. So.
Yes.
And I have the light machine gun just as a... I need to deal a fuckload of damage real quick.
Always. Always, Mr. Abernathy.
You know, I'm gonna replace... I wish when you were adjusting which weapon, I wonder if there are like specific slots for certain things. But I wanna swap that. No.
And remember, If it doesn't accidentally shoot you in your side while it's holstered, it's not a spacer's choice.
How do I unequip a gun? I'm trying to unequip this rifle.
I think that'd be the better slogan for them.
Oh, you can't unequip a gun you're holding. That's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. Oh, you can't unequip this.
Ooh. What the? Okay, I am very confused. I'm searching a building, and we killed marauders when we came in, and I had to like go around a side path to unlock 3 doors, and there was nothing back here, right?
Yeah.
When I open another door, they need a key card to get in. Let me remind you, it's behind the other 2 locked doors and needs a key card. Just on the other side of the door is a severed marauder arm.
Happens. I had a guy.
How to get in here?
Wall after I killed them.
Well, they kept the Fallout style.
Yeah.
The body parts just showing up in random places.
You will like, by the way, once you head back to the ship. The fuck is this? A toss ball stick? Once you head back to the ship, kind of at the end of the quest line, it seems like it makes where you have a choice where you can keep, what's her name? Parvati? Parvati? As like a permanent companion. Of course, I selected yes. Up in the ship, well, you know the unreliable, obviously. You're making
Yes,
judgment of the ships here.
it's very reliable.
You actually have, like, I can count real quick, up in the, once you put the core in it, you can access the, captain's quarters, but there's a series of rooms on the upper floor. There's 5 of them, and so I'm assuming it means you can have 5 companions at any given time. But, if you, at least with Parvati, if you choose to have her on the crew, she takes one of the, rooms, and she actually puts, they put personal effects in their rooms. It's like, each room will have, like, custom crap in it. Like, she has a workbench with a picture of her dad and stuff like that in it. There's also something I found that I need to ask the ship about, called the SAM, which looks like a Securitron, or like a Sentry bot, mixed with a Securitron.
Well, it is, no, Fallout, basically, but in space. Space Fallout.
Did you hear what my character is? You know, have you seen the movie Tombstone?
Yes, oh, he's not Weird Luigi?
Well, you know the movie Tombstone, right?
The cowboy movie?
Yes.
I only know that because the guys in Ghost Adventures and one of the videos, I watched recently, they actually investigated Tombstone.
Yeah,
the only way to know
what
which cowboy plays.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so look up, do you have a phone on you or something?
Yes.
Look up,
Oh,
Doc Holliday
this is
Tombstone.
Another now on the episode we're investigating the Riviera for the second and final time.
But,
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I'm asking the AI about the SAM unit.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine.
Is this not you, Luigi?
So,
That you made?
You see the Doc Holliday guy.
Yes.
So, my guy, I'll send you a picture of him, his name is Doc Luigi, because he looks like...
Oh, it is the green Luigi. It is basically the Luigi person you sent to us earlier.
That's him. If you look at this, it looks like a bastardized mix between Luigi and Doc Holliday. So he's Doc Luigi.
Uh,
All fears. We need to figure out how he weaves into the Bassman's lore. I say instead of it just Bassman and the Carp Kid, we do it like Tombstone, where there's like the gang. You know what I mean? Bassman's the leader of like the Justice League. Like Doc Luigi's one of his compadres. Can ask the computer. I'm in the mood for some entertainment. It's concerning.
I would have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
Do you miss the skip dialogue button?
I prefer
I thought
to
there was
think of
skip
it as
dialogue
being
button.
in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time.
I just press every button until dialogue
Do you
skips.
think that is what it's like?
I think it's B.
Just pressed X.
When I simulate,
Okay.
So how long
press
is
X.
how long until this game gets mods?
That's a good question.
Like, is it gonna get mods?
Well, the thing is, the Bethesda games now have the mods like baked into their special editions, but this isn't a Bethesda game, so who the fuck knows? I know on PC it'll
Oh, I
have
just
mods
realized.
out the ass.
Wait a second, I also just realized my mom does pay it. I was gonna say, no, I can't play border. Okay, me and you can both agree. Neither of us are probably gonna play Fallout 76.
More than likely not, no.
So I can't play that because DJ had it.
traveling
But
system with you,
I can still play Fallout 4 because Game Pass has it still, right?
Do you know what
Get back, you goddamn little space
undergoes
lizard.
an unexpected power surge?
Where'd it go? There it
Authorities-
is.
Sorry, what? I got
As you may
emotional
be
with the
aware,
computer there for a second.
Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute.
I didn't.
failed
I
to
definitely
prevent
didn't kill a
the
space
likely
lizard
outcome of his reckless behavior
with
on
a light machine gun.
Have you seen the
In
Primal
our travels together,
Nest?
Alex
with the
liked to
giant
pass
space
time
gorillas?
by, as he called it,
I've
tinkering
fought
with
Primals,
my
but I've
design.
never seen a nest.
Here, I need to hit that's all for now. I don't want to get super deep into that combo. The computer. I've done all the exploring I can on the ship.
Are you trying to sleep with the computer?
One of the options is I'm in the mood for some entertainment, so I don't know where the fuck that rabbit hole went.
Do you gotta pull out the giant bass? By that I mean the censoring bass.
I may have to pull out the censoring bass if things get too rowdy.
Other places use like the black bars and what else. We use a picture. We use
fish.
a blown up picture of a bass.
When just a fish in a fucking turtleneck sweater. That's gives us the difference. Ooh. The ground. Ooh, there's a map screen. You can actually go to like a bunch of different islands.
Nice.
Do you want me to tell you the islands that you can go to?
Maybe.
Or the planets you can go to? There's a missing spot.
I mean, you can definitely tell this is made by the same people who made New Vegas, because one, if you've played it, you'll notice lots of similarities. Like if I look here, I see where is it? Where is it? Hold up. The relationships tab. Whatever word is the on tab.
Yeah. That's very Fallout.
Education.
I literally
Vegas
was
is,
explaining
you
it to Logic, because Logic wants to get this game for her birthday. And so she's not watching until she can play. She just doesn't, because she doesn't want spoilers. I was saying, it's literally like you're playing Fallout, but you have to know how, like you have to learn where and how all the buttons work again. It's literally just like Fallout. Abandoned asteroid facility. Okay. Okay, so you can go to Terra 2, which is the planet you're on. A space station called the Groundbreaker. Phineas's lab. Someplace called Typhoon, an uninhabitable ice planet.
Terra's pronounced Typhon for some reason.
Typhon. It might be Typhon. There's no two. There's not another O, so it's probably Typhon. Hepatasius.
Well, what I know, it's called.
Right, we'll go with Typhon
Uh-oh.
until we're learned otherwise. The closest
I
planet to
looked
the
up by
sun.
one thing. I gotta go apologize to Spartan.
Why? What happened?
I'm really heartbroken. I can't. I can't play Borderlands 3 with them.
Sad boy hours. You can go to an asteroid. You can go to what looks like Saturn.
Is it Saturn?
It looks like Saturn. It's Eridanos. There's also Olympus, which is literally Jupiter, and one of its moons, which is called Monarch.
It's literally Jupiter.
It's like, you can go to literally Venus, literally Mercury, literally an asteroid, literally what looks like a hellish atmosphere. I'm assuming that's going to be literally Mars, literally Jupiter, literally one of Jupiter's moons, and literally Saturn.
Oh, but
Typhoon.
Earth is off.
Terra 2 is literally Earth, because it's called Terra 2. We are terrestrial for a reason. Meaning of Earth. So,
I know why we can't go to Earth, though.
someone ripped its nipples off.
You see, shortly after the Hope was launched, nukes were launched all across the world, causing fallout.
Big home stiff. I think Typhon is supposed to be, like, literally... It's on the edge of the thing, the solar system, so I'm assuming that's going to be, as they say, literally
Lit.
Pluto.
Gonna be lit.
Oh, those are lovely. Just, you could, I'm thinking we could either, like, set them there where the clothes go to go downstairs, or set them on the edge of the bar. Or, so,
Oh. No, I'm sad.
It's kind of finish off your house.
No, what the? Unless I can bring. I don't know. You can't do that.
These are fucking lovely smelling dryer sheets. Moose, I'm old. I'm getting excited over the smell of dryer sheets.
Well, when I worked at Dollar Tree, I got excited over the smell of dryer sheets.
I just got excited over the smell of dryer sheets at the dollar store.
I can't remember the fucking scent, but it was so nice.
We're just gonna have to go back to Dollar Tree. So are we discovering a new, like, kink or something for dryer sheets? What is this?
I think we're just getting old.
I think we're just getting old, yeah. I was explaining to someone. I got excited over, like, an ad for a vacuum once, and I was like, oh fuck.
What vacuum was it?
It was like one of the new Bissell ones, and they had, like, I forget what feature of it. I was just like, oh baby. Yeah. I was like, fucking, it was a Spacer's Choice vacuum mousse.
Oh, it was crappy and likely to kill you.
It would probably kill me, yes. I love you, Mom. God, that needs to be a melee weapon, a fucking vacuum. I'm gonna see if I can go to... I don't know if Phineas would let me go to his lab, so I'll just go to the Groundbreaker.
Remember, if it didn't shoot you in the hip while it was holstered, that wasn't a Spacer's Choice.
Oh, you can select a bunch of different locations. I say loosely. One of the planets literally has a locked sign on it, so I don't know what that's about. But you can land on Celia, Phineas's lab, the Groundbreaker, and Monarch off the bat. Celia's the asteroid, Monarch is the moon of Jupiter. Or fake Jupiter. Let's go to the Groundbreaker.
I just realized you're just not game sharing with me anymore. I won't be able to play the new Doom when it comes
Okay.
out.
Here, real quick, I'm gonna mute my mics. I'll be right back. Oh, stream crashed.
You know, motherfuckers will kill you.
Is there Chalupas in there?
Chalupa. Churros.
Okay, I'll eat the churros.
I've never had churro.
Also, I need... Oh, questing code. Ideally hurt. I'm back.
I'm back to
I'm back.
the humans that are stream. Space's Choice Travel Advisory. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that has been unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous. Employees are encouraged to stay at home. To remain at home, or I assume they are.
I'd rather not stay on this planet.
Never.
Let's talk when you're free.
Oh, Parvati. I always call her Pavrati, like Pavlov or some shit. I don't know.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Sure.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got the time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans, she could teach me all manner of stuff.
I'll take your bean bet. They're betting me beans.
Bet me beans.
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I
Parvati
figured
says
Junlei
calls
and
me
I could
captain now.
confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
I hate that mic, because I always try to go good boy, or as good a boy as I can.
Oh, good boy.
I always tried to be good boy hours. You can select 2 companions to come with you. I'm gonna eat these churros as quickly as I can, but they're crunchy. Those are loud as fuck. Considering they're still crispy from this morning, I'll just eat them later. I'll eat them like post-stream. Post-stream crunch.
Yeah, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Yeah, Moose, let me munch on your crunch. There's a lot of echo. They're like buttery tasting.
Never had churros before.
They're the Taco Bell churro things.
Taco Bell is churros.
I'd say Big Worth.
Say
Just
big
checking
word.
your ship's manifest. Stand. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
That's really my ship? Jesus fuck, you don't realize just how big the ship is until you're outside looking at the damn thing. You realize it's a big boy.
Yeah, with a toss ball, think I heard you the first time.
Ooh, some sparkly knobs.
No, wait.
That one's all like, wow! That's some...
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
Again, you little fat taste rat, I will toss you out an airlock.
Also, Sarah, to let you know about it looking like Firefly, here's what our ship looks like.
Now move along.
I don't have time.
It has little flappy bits on it. It's like got like seal paddles right there. Oh, fuck, I put my gun again.
I put my gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like, you've not played Fallout, that's the only thing I can compare it to. It's literally just Fallout. Play it for a bit.
But in
Try
space!
What? It's
But
on
in
Game Pass.
space.
Got Game Pass, you got it. What suit have you put Parvati in? Oh, by the way, be careful. If you put her in a helmet, you can't take the helmet off. Like, you can't make her just not have a helmet. So, be careful with that. Put her in a helmet.
Good to know.
She's helmeted. However, you can go into options and make it where the helmet doesn't appear on companions. So that's what I did. So she's wearing like a heavy gauge steel helmet right now, but I don't see it. These fucking churros have seduced me. I've been seduced by churros.
Don't let them take you.
Oh my god, I just found one of Phineas's wanted posters.
Turn him in. Turn him in now.
You want to hear what he's wanted for?
What?
Sedition, forgery, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, and destruction of board
definitely-
property.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild.
It's definitely something.
Conspiracy to commit conspiracy. Man, that sounds like something you would accuse someone of, Moose, and you're like pointing your gun at people in GTA. I bet this man's conspiring to commit a conspiracy.
Definitely. There's also some foods in this game look like ketchup, like glass ketchup bottles.
Say what? I was crunching.
What?
Food items in this game look like glass ketchup bottles.
Yeah, they look a bit whack.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Identification, please.
How small are we talking?
How small are we talking?
And what?
Very small.
And what?
Hold it. You sure? Make sure it fits.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh.
Cledo Clean Bruno. Hope it works. If it doesn't, we have more screwdrivers. It's cool. I love you. Alright, I'll just give Hawthorne's ID.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Well, let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift
Did
it.
it work?
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world.
I don't have anything bigger on hand. Unless one of these are bigger. No, these are like Torques. I have a multi-tool one, but those aren't exactly the greatest.
Look here,
tools.
boy. I don't have time for you to plug on me.
Okay, here. My pantaloons. Here, guys, I'm gonna mute my mic and...
I have my multi.
What? Oh. Oh, but it's Spacer's choice.
Oh wow. Here's my knob. My knob is slippery.
The what?
I'm back.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Oh.
Oh.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Of course, you're a fucking NPC in an Obsidian game. Of course you have a fucking favor for me to do.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Alright.
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
Okay.
All right.
You ever think, like, it's frustrating to the game makers when they have these, like, 5 branching dialogues they have fully voiced, and you're like, yeah, I don't give a shit enough about this to listen to all this character's dialogue?
Yeah.
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all.
Cool.
He's our liaison.
Cool.
I didn't even hear what that person said. It's friendly enough unless you speak ill.
I really don't think I trust Spacer's choice. They seem like they're trying to sell me to,
Who's your lead?
you know, something and something or other.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard,
How is that a
they decide we'd
promotional
be better in 10
slogan?
trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
Guys, I'm gonna
The
mute.
board wouldn't
Guys,
do
I'm
that,
gonna mute.
would they?
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
I'm back, everyone. Hey, Moosey.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go back and reread that entire thing. Doc Luigi.
Sure thing. The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you
Oh,
bring
there's
an
a
empty
fence.
belly.
No shit.
Be seeing you.
This is hilarious. Taste the freedom with Spacer's Choice. Now with extra added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. It's fucking amazing.
What's wrong?
It's a halcyon.
Right at all.
Gyrocyte. Magnum. Oh, that's a great name. Oh, I know something I'm buying from this port.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tell me a story.
Holy crap. You, thank you. When you complete the quest line, have you found the deserters yet? Like, have you talked to them?
No.
Okay.
They're going to kill him.
If you, I don't know if it's only if you side with them, or not really side with them, but if you make a peaceful resolution. Apparently the leader gives you their watch, and you can sell it for 1,700 or something like that. Kern.
Or just kill him and take the watch.
I don't know, like, it's one of those things, I don't know if it'll, like, lock it out to you if you... You know, if you do that. Should probably check the...
Red.
Bread, skin cream. You know it's better than nature.
Why would you even buy guns?
What?
Would you even buy guns?
I bought a gun before.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around
I mean, just like,
before.
why would you buy, like, a basic ass,
What
like,
can
pistol?
Groundbreaker Security
Like,
do
I
for
understand
you
buying,
today?
like, customs, you know what I mean? Buying the, like, legendaries and shit like that?
Mm-hmm.
Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could try asking at Sublight Salvage. They got enough.
Stand down, little robot. Stand down.
Anything
one
else
sec.
I can help you with?
What's up?
Huh?
How the fuck did you get in there, Parvati? I'm talking to someone behind glass. I leave dialogue and Parvati's standing next to him behind the glass.
Unless you're here to
That's
file
definitely a
an
Fallout related game.
inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
So dry as fuck.
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward?
See, here in the Outer Worlds, we don't believe in pasteurized milk.
Yeah.
Search
We
yourself.
got milk.
What are they
There's
milking?
some space cow.
Detective work and so forth.
Did you find a space cow?
Understand.
No, I just assumed space cow. I mean, we have space guns.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
We have space bread. There's space people.
They're milking something else, Moose.
No.
They're breathing space air.
Static at first. Then
They're drinking dehydrated water.
Gran?
And space water. Remember, it's in space. So everything has to have the word space in it.
Space dehydrated water.
There you go. Oh shit, what's this? A Spacer's Choice pickaxe?
Moose is not the best choice.
Or a good choice. It would be a choice if you
Halcyon
want
News.
to
Media
survive.
Circus surrounds circus time clowns. Oh, it's a tossball team. Like the clown drama. Steel rest and go key card. Why are there enemies just on the side of this wall?
Do you want to steal that key card or not?
Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and
I don't know if I'm unseen. There's no, like, detection meter.
unemployed. The board's embargo will
Remember, you can always bribe your way out.
and threaten our hardworking citizens. This story brought to you by Halcyon Media.
No one was looking, so I stole a rest and go key card.
You could just tell them you're borrowing it.
We move cargo
cargo 16 hours a day, and half of us still can't afford a bed.
You move cargo 16 hours a day, and half of them can't even afford a bed, and I just stole one of their fucking keycards to go to something called Rest and Go.
We don't need it. They could sleep. They could sleep in their space things, space hammocks.
They can't afford the space beds. I was in the space bed room, and they couldn't afford the space beds, so they were sitting in the chairs. They're all named Stevedore. Drink efficiently is the sign outside the bar.
Oh, I don't want to drink efficiently.
Last Hope Bar to
Fun.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday.
They're fucked 10 ways to Sunday, as she says.
Bucket's wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and
they're
it's
cooking
only
in their own
gonna get
juices,
worse.
Moose.
Good.
They're getting flavorful.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief June Lay in engineering.
I'm gonna eat this candy.
Do these Spacer's Choice houses even have living rooms?
I don't know, but you can buy faux windows.
Stellar Bay
Well, if the company approves it on your Spacer's Choice brand house.
recalled all the nasties about 10 years back when the corpse pulled back to Terra 2.
Which to me just looks like a shipping container.
It pretty much is. But then, you can buy fake windows for it.
It's overrun with beasts, I heard. Big ones. Kinda chew your face off for fun. Might all be bored propaganda, though. If you're aiming to get to Stellar Bay, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty. The board don't like them that truck with Monarch. But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Try Gladys on the promenade. She'll fix you up.
The promenade.
What ain't I got?
Personality? I don't know. You don't have guns. That's something you don't have.
You don't need no space guns.
A spacer's charm. Is that like chew? Or like doing the tobaccos?
Probably.
Nico pad? Fast acting nicotine patch. Spacer's Corona.
Yep.
Spacer's Corona.
Okay, that's them cigarettes. Plain and pure water.
This is fun too.
What? Ingredients: 99% water. Sugary drink. It's crisp, it's delicious, it's nutritious, it's water, now with 11% more natural water flavor. Jesus fucking
God,
Christ.
the taste sounds terrible.
It tastes
I
like
don't drink water for the water flavor.
Terra fried spratwurst. Oh god, it's a corn dog with a tail on the picture.
What? Oh god, it's a mole rat.
Oh god, it's a mole rat. Terra fried spratwurst is the finest herbs and spices. Try it with double mustard. This ain't your average mustard boy, it's double mustard. Tartarus sauce, a tangy sauce made with real atmospheric contaminants from Tartarus. Boy, don't you like eating some atmospheric contaminants? You're hungry and can't stand still. All you need is a fast ration pill. Now available in brown. I love these. They spelled maneuvers wrong on this, I think. This one fucks you right up. It's a made in space 0G brew. Alcohol. Personality attributes +1. Hangover. Dexterity -1. Perception -1. And charm -1.
Life.
What? Purple berry fizzy tea. Purple berry flavored Tropicale tea brewed using soda water. It's a caffeine drink, which increases my attributes. Extra carbonated, so you know it's parasite free. Oh. We take only the best apples, the mockest apples, and gently squeeze them in a 19-ton hydraulic press to deliver the complete flavor of the mock apple.
Gently?
Gently with a 19-ton press. Trip teas? Sorted flavored teas brewed from Tropicale leaves. Each tea bag contains the finest natural and artificial flavors for the perfect cup of tea. Oh my god, the Adreno, the like stem pack things you put in the inhaler.
Mm-hmm.
For life's little ouchies is the description on the item. Oh yeah. Proud of me fucking bones. She doesn't sell anything I really give a fuck about. So this the way? Oh, this is the way to the bathroom. I have Parvati in a like armored suit. So she looks kind of like a bootleg Brotherhood of Steel member.
Yeah.
Steel Deadeye Assassin.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Oh, Moose. Oh, Moosey. This lady.
Huh?
This lady's got arms. And all sorts of amazing shit. She's got plasma rifles. She's got a grenade launcher, like a heavy grenade launcher that fires heavy weapons. A shock cannon, a tactical shotgun, and an auto mag pistol. The automatic pistol has 165 DPS and it has a 12-round mag, so it just goes. It's literally just a machine gun pistol. And it has 40 damage,
yep.
So that's gonna be pretty nice. She also sells an extendo site. I might get the extendo site because I can imagine something like an
I do not know how to fix a busted chair. It's easy. How do you fix a busted chair? Do it. Do it.
How do you tell if you're being sneaky beans?
Is there a gun in your head?
If I stand here, it'd be interesting if I can. I wonder if I can steal this gun out from her.
Remember, Jesse, if it took more than... Actually, no, that won't make sense. I'll tell you what.
I'll try to steal this gun. Lock Luigi ain't above stealing. I did it. I stole it out from under her. She was sitting there with her hand on it on the table.
Building? What the fuck's a Spectrum potato?
I don't know what a Spectrum potato is, but the fact that you can build a computer out of it is important. She was selling a gun. It was on the table in front of her. And I literally just grabbed it out from under her.
Yeah. Did you then talk to her again?
Oh my god, that's beautiful. Oh my god. Talk to her again. With it in my hands.
Ooh, someone has got to talk with Chief Tennyson about the thermostat around here. Whew, ain't gonna be me. So, you buying?
She's saying it's sweaty in here, so she does not realize that I stole the gun out from under her. Is there a moral thing? Because I don't have a you've done a naughty thing, boy. Every time I like do something ridiculous.
What's the point of that moral thing?
What they do with their waste?
It affects like your stats.
Chuck it down here. Where's it going?
Oh my god! There's like albino sprats in the space station.
Uh-oh. What that means. Too much inbreeding. Or they're just albino.
Remember, start at the tail, but the ears are a delicacy. Public terminal.
This terminal can be used by an employee of Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice. It will probably kill you. Why are there landmines everywhere? Looks like these NPCs have very, a better pathing system than the ones in the other Fallouts.
Not by much, though.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junley's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back! I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain we're getting up to our spot.
Whatever.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Okay, I'm supposed to talk to you.
We'll interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon.
The lady on the newsletter said, we're sorry to interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement to bring you the story.
Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing
Yeah.
A toss ball first. Coaches
That seems like something you have to apologize for.
this behavior could lead to an
That's probably a good-ass advertisement.
This is Halcyon News.
Apparently both teams at the toss ball competition were both found to not be using performance-enhancing drugs, and the coaches are asking if this is going to cause an unfair advantage for one of the teams. What the fuck?
Ah, yes. Wheeler
This man's stolen my mustache. I must end his life.
Unreliable. A vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
One of the options I have when talking to this guy is, I'm going to wring your honey neck, you sprat fuck. You can turn in Phineas here. I was gonna say Alex is dead.
Yeah.
This is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this?
Turn him in, turn him in. Just beat the game now by turning him in.
Trapped.
No, I want to rescue the colonists.
Bye, Mr. House.
Alex, there were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
You need to take over the board.
Eventually I will. I'll do both.
He was my dearest friend.
I think Hawthorne and Udon here
You must know.
diddled.
That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
I should lie. Y'all lie.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Should I tell him? Should I lie and tell that Captain Hawthorne was eaten by feral canids, or just say he died in an escape pod accident?
They both seem... Well, he probably was eaten afterwards.
No.
By feral cadence, human, whatever.
That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know.
So either way, you'd be telling
Oh
the
my
truth.
god. Know how dreadful that was always Alex's greatest fear, you know, devoured by those fiends, becoming one with their droppings.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
They want to know where Phineas is.
Do you even know where he is?
Yeah, he's on his little spaceship.
But where is his little space thing?
In the asteroid belt around Terra.
It's still there?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Can I save? You can't save mid-convo, okay.
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
I don't want to get into any issues with these people yet. Did it autosave right before I got in this convo? No, but I was gonna say Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells because he kind of, you know, died.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Oh, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. Well, it's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine, really. It's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Became level 17, so I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna keep upgrading my dialogue because I'd like to get it. I almost have my persuade up to 40 considering my outfit, which is amazing. I'm gonna 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. If I can get long guns up to 40, I have it up to 33. The critical damage is increased by 50, which means those sniper shots to the head are just going to be ridiculous, which I would like. So I'm going to go ahead and dump my extra point into there.
Do it, you won't.
I'm working on it. Alright, so I'm going to save real quick and then tell him I know where Wells is to see what happens.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? What? All right, I suppose. How might I assuage your fears? Whom else would I work for? Those sublight thugs? That Tennyson woman? The sweaty masses in the groundside townships? The board is the only force for order in this rough and tumble colony of ours. Without them, we'd all starve to death or meet our end in a canid's jaws. That's a curious question. I can't say I've ever considered how my personal satisfaction factors into the work I do. Permit me to answer your question another way. In Byzantium, I was one among many. I often felt lost in the hurry and expanse of the capital. Here I have a measure of power and suffer little oversight. It makes for a different kind of loneliness, but it's one I have found I can endure. I understand. And I would ask the same of you, but I suspect I'd find your answers less than satisfactory, wouldn't I?
I don't know why it looks like single-player games.
What?
Why does it why it looks like single-player games?
He spends a lot of his time doing, like, working on stuff on, like, World of Tanks and stuff. So he likes the grind and shit of that. So if he's gonna be playing single player, he's just gonna be focusing on that shit.
But you can do that in single-player.
I don't want to turn Phineas in. I just want to see what the option was, so I'm just gonna reload my save.
What happened when you turned him in?
I started going through it, and I started asking him questions as to why I could trust him, and he's not really offering any good reasons. I'd rather save the the fucking colonists on the Hope, and use his juice. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just don't see a reason to turn him in yet. At the very least, yet. If I find a reason to.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local Horde embassy.
Greasy is the name of a robot. Oh my god,
no.
Greasy.
The Cannicide protocols have been activated.
Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable
Let's
protein
please assume the
dispenser.
position.
This
Greasy.
unit dispense
My
proteins
time.
for your ingestion.
May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all. Oh my god, I can't. What the fuck is he selling first? Tripicale pasta pack. Collect all 4 of our fun new shaped noodles: Asteroid, Spaceship, Rapidon, and Sisty Pig. Children love them. Ketchup. Tomato flavored paste with a secret blend of 37 herbs, spices, and flavored additives. Okay, this is hilarious. Meat. Base health plus 25 lasts 2 minutes. Okay, so you've seen that before on this ketchup. Like you've seen that before. But this is on ketchup. Guess what? Guess what it's described as? Organic, vegan, handmade, gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free. It's got meat in it. It can't be vegan.
I'm sorry, I'm more concerned about the nut.
Bag of tobacco ears. A 1 kilogram bag full of ears of tobacco. Roast them, pop them, or eat them raw. Yet again, meat. They need to maybe it's just like it's a proteiny thing. So.
I'm more concerned about the nut.
The sublight thing, which is interesting, have a bunch of sprats hanging there like ducks.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen? Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
It's not the best choice, but it's probably the cheapest.
Your Spacer's Choice Spratwursts. Oh my god, I'm reading the label for dehydrated water. Water, without the hydrogen or oxygen.
No, not water.
So not water. Farm-raised sprat, deboned and finely ground, and fried in hot oil.
I mean, I may not be the smartest person, but I know how to make water. Let me demonstrate. I'm gonna go to my kitchen and make water.
I'm sorry, I'm just...
All you do is see me like put a bottle on the table or a glass, and start furiously grabbing at the air around it to get the particles needed.
Just fondling the particles.
Seriously, don't mix it.
Don't you love how like the ads, like the display boards look in this game? The display boards are kind of cool.
Yes.
I need to figure out introduce Pavarotti to this engineer lady. She's getting like moist over eating. Is that for the Auntie's kitchen? Get there. Oh dear God, there's the grinder. On the grinder they're making the bratwursts with. How the fuck does one get back there is the big fuck.
Still betting on the toss ball series?
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
I know she's in there, Mfuru. You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
You just said you're not making a scene.
See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
You're a doctor, you should know.
You're a doctor. Something I can help you with?
You sound like the guy from Skyrim.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here. If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
I see. A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If you're caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Use the disguise to prevent immediate hostilities. Time to get a Miss Doctor Lady. Can I have your clothes?
Better luck if you do.
Oh.
Work.
Staff shortage, apparently. I still don't know how to get in that area unless I have to go to the back bays. We haven't explored down here yet. Dead body down here. Instructions. Frankie got a lead that some local salvage, one of the groundbreaker's old hangars, was bricked until someone found it. Okay. He got a lead that some salvage when the groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked until someone found it by poking around the stevedores quarters. Gave us the go-ahead to plant our flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I don't know, they're the dudes that all have the same name that can't afford beds. Sending you to scout for some loose panel You got to climb on top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. Okay. There's a dead stevedore here.
Did you kill him?
No.
You can tell me.
What?
You can tell me if you killed him.
I just climbed through Pavarotti's ass.
I won't report to Spacer's Choice.
So what?
Nothing.
Okay, time to... Found the rest and go, which I have a passive the key thing for.
This is...
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
You're interesting. Reserves. Interesting. Looks like Wally has been here. Perfect.
Carry on.
Put the fucking gun away.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made
Like
without a
that bad
single
boy now.
natural ingredient. Or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven, just like the store-bought.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity.
Oh, I'm never
you'd be
lacking the bits. I'm
interested in.
packing bits that you would never even imagine. Oh, okay. Paid 10,000 bits. Yeah, no. No one's ever found my bits lacking. That's so beautiful.
Well,
Just tell me about the
I
opportunity.
find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
I'm qualmless.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits.
I always have my nose in some bits.
Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Yep.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
She's got a bunch of nanners. She's got a gun called Salvager's Helpers worth 6,000 credit-roonies. bypass shunt. Fun times barrel. Increased critical damage dealt. I'm eventually gonna buy that because can you imagine that on a sniper rifle like I already have? That would be literally just insane.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room? I'll just move along. Wait, this is almost certainly my room. That's my underwear on the floor. Damnable thing about living on a space station. No pigeons to feed. Oh, you can feed the sprats, sure enough. But then the neighbors start moaning about hygiene.
Okay. The fuck threw away a cigarette lighter? I can apparently use that for parts.
This is Halcyon News.
Still don't know how to get to that back area. Holy shit! This man has, you know, the Moonfellow?
Uh-huh.
This guy has a helmet that's the Moonfellow.
Sorry.
I guess you can buy it.
Chief Tennyson will get the radio.
I hope I can, or I can kill this man for it.
Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G
man.
brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's
Go on, do it!
good for
Do
what
it now!
Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Look at this guy. He's very slow and monotone.
Heard of it? My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a Spacer's choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Got soap.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division. Oh, I'm having a stellar day.
This is just amazing.
Not just because I'm legally obligated.
I'm having a stellar day, not just because I'm legally obligated to do so. Oh my god.
Choice is affordable.
Are you legally obligated to have a stellar day?
No. Well, not at all.
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available. Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're Sprat Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting. Don't miss out on these.
I'll show you stellar
You'll
time.
find none like them. Trouble sleeping? Try our lunar eclipse. The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock.
That's interesting.
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program.
Additional 10% of your purchase will be donated to Spacer Care, the Spacer's Welfare Program.
And emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Do you need me to help you get you out of
Even
here?
if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now.
Yes.
Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
The future spearmint moose.
What spearmint?
The future is.
Damn it.
Oh.
Looking for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a British.
Can I recruit this man as one of our, like, guys? Hatman? He thinks the helmet's a part of him.
Self-made purgatories, then
Maybe
we
it
all
is.
have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best move. It's fine. Speaking of interest, can I interest you? Have a look.
Do you want me to buy something, Martin? He's got wizard staffs. Telescoping staff, Spacer's choice. I think it's just like a beaten stick. Oh, you can buy the helmet. It has a bonus to the lie skill thing. You can buy it for 271 kern. Moose, I have a mighty need.
Nice.
My helmet's much better that I'm wearing, but I have a mighty need. You asked for it, you got a genuine Spacer's Choice Moonman helmet, based on the most popular mascot in Spacer's Choice marketing history. Enjoy. That's just amazing. I may have to get one, Moose. Everything I can sell. No, not really. I can sell the watch for even more here. I could sell it for almost 2,000 here. I think I'll wait till I get, like, more stuff. Well, that was expensive, actually.
Did you kill the Spacer's Choice cards?
At the beginning of the game?
No.
No.
That's a peaceful resolution you were talking about.
Do you want me to tell you how I did it?
I'm just shooting my way out of here now.
That is not how I did it. I fired, in that entire questland, unless I was killing marauders, I shot nary a single bullet. I fired nary a single bullet. See, this is where our playthroughs go radically different. You end up shooting your way out of situations. I keep reloading until I can talk my way out of it. Even though my long gun skills mean I can pretty much squeeze the trigger and kill all of them with a single shot. They all line up nicely. I can just go poof through all of them at once.
I'm just now killing everybody in Edgewater.
Yeah, I didn't do that. You're probably gonna lose out on Parvati as your assistant.
You're still following me. See, I don't know how to make a peaceful resolution though.
You have to go, and you go, when you go to redirect the power, you go talk to the deserters, and they say, well, you could take the power core from the cannery, and instead of doing that, you take away the power from the deserters, and then you do the side quests for 2 of the... You don't have to do this, but it's a good way to get some level up points. You have to defeat a few marauders and get a character back for another character, because she wants to check up on her. And then you have to find 3 manuals Like you found the thing for the being able to make
That's
the
real
potatoes into a clock or whatever.
That's real hard.
Yeah, you get that for the other character. And then if you talk to the main lady of the deserters, she won't return to town unless the leader of the town is gone. And you can go, if you listen to her dialogue about how she's my favorite character because she uses dead bodies to make fertilizer. Which just sounds like something I would do in Fallout 4. But she's grinding up dead bodies to make fertilizer. And if you go through some dialogue, you know, some speech checks and shit with the guy who runs Edgewater, you can get him to, you know, turn down.
Shoot him in the skull?
You can kill him, yeah. You can kill him, shoot him, and make him leave. Or you can talk him out of it. Talk him into just leaving.
And Red Dead style, but just walk him and say, this town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Yeah, and then you go talk to
Now
the
draw
lady.
your big iron.
Yeah. But you talk to the lady again, and she's like, well, I guess she keeps calling you a snake. And she's just like, man, you're a weird fucking feller, mister. You come in, you slap us by taking away our power, and then you instate me as the leader of the town. What the fuck? I'm buying one of those Spacer Choice helmets. Fuck yeah. Thank you for your patronage. Pavrati, how you doing? What do I need to dress as to get in here? I need to dress as a doctor?
What seems to be the problem? Not without dispensation from Chief June.
Are you a doctor?
Take care.
Am I a doctor?
Okay, thank you.
Good luck getting to Jessie, and better luck if you do. She's a real piece of work. Good luck getting to Jessie, and better
Useless. Alright, so I need to figure out how to get to this back area. How do I get into the engineering area? Oh, that's not a wall, that's just a big ass door. Okay.
Yeah, fuck big ass doors. Big ass doors you get.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Doc Luigi. Nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
No.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
I can say just passing through.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them
Wait a second.
spies and corporate threats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. Something different. So welcome aboard.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Where's the top-hatted Deathclaw?
A what?
The top-hatted Deathclaw?
Oh, fuck yeah. It's beautiful.
Where is he?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts.
I think it's a
They're
mod.
dumping
I didn't know it was
superheated air
actually in
into my
game. I
ship.
thought it was just a mod.
Oh no. I thought you fought in the game.
Only the board
Not in
has
this
access to new parts, and I won't let them
Well, it
swindle
should be in
me
this
into a
game.
corner.
Okay.
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Oh, they're getting roasted. I can do an intelligence check. Or I can do just being a nice guy. I'll do the intelligence check.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off.
Okay.
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs. What can I do for you, Captain?
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
I think there's a lesbian, like, side-eyeing going on. They look very flirty right now.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you
There's
later.
pining going on. I can see it in her
I'd be happy to
triangular
make the time,
pupils.
Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later.
And what am I supposed to do, Jesse?
Your name's pretty too. I should have said.
You talk to
Sorry.
people
I
and
like
don't
it.
shoot them.
Honestly. Sorry.
I've
That's
talked to this lady and haven't shot her. I don't see that option you said.
Okay, did she say... Okay, first of all, did you talk to the guy and he wants you to shut their power off?
Yes.
Okay, so pretty much you talk it through once you go down into the geothermal plant, and you start switching things. Parvati will be like, "Hey, have you thought about like shut off the power to the botanical gardens?" When you go back to her, talk to her, and she'll be like, "You're a bastard, but I'm gonna die with my plants." And if you have the speech checks, you can pretty much go, "Well, I can just, get him to leave Tedison or whatever his name is, the bastard." And then she'll be like, "You're strange, mister."
So all I had to do was send power to Edgewater.
Yeah, send power to Edgewater. And then you can talk your way. You can backpedal like a bastard and talk your way out of it. And make everyone happy as you can be. However, your ship will judge you then, because you have a giant Edgewater sign, and it says that, well, these people tried to be free, and you said no. So, But I think it's the best decision, because now the town's being run by someone intelligent.
The ship judges me?
You have a giant Edgewater sign in your ship afterwards, and it judges you when you examine it.
Why?
I don't know.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Sorry, lady. Yeah, it does look pretty fucking warm in here. Like warbly crap going on in here.
Yeah, huh? Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms? What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working
But
with
is
tools
it
in a little town like Edgewater?
really the one guy's fault? Or is it the Spacer's Choice Company's fault?
I don't know, Moose. All I did was I just did things. I did
Maybe
stuff
we
and
should
things.
destroy Spacer's Choice.
I mean, I've already made this decision not to do that on that planet at least, but eventually I'm planning on destroying all of the companies. Yes.
But mostly Planet Spacer's Choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got big guns, Moose. We can deal with this.
I just met her. How could I be? Alls I know, did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? It's just, she's calm and knows what to do.
Everybody has a crush. Da 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 da.
Is it on you?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh dear Christ, Moose. Moose, I'm sensual now. Moose, I'm sexy. I'm not sure you can handle this, Moose. How sensual my character is. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
You ready? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready, Moose. It's a video clip, but just so you can enjoy from many angles. This will be my walking around helmet. Let me see. I need to investigate a distress signal on Terra 2. It's for the main quest line. However, I want to do some side quests here before we do that. It's no fun if I'm doing nothing but side quests. Anyway, look at the video I sent to Messenger.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You just go to the Spacer's Choice store. I bet I can use this as a stealth part of an outfit to sneak into certain areas, like Spacer's Choice restricted areas.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Wait, isn't this a guy I need to kill? Logs.
Look at this ripe piece of meat
Can I
just
go tell
sizzling on the
me that
grill.
either A, he steps down, or B, I pull out my 9-iron, my big iron on my hip and shoot him?
Nothing personal.
Gotta get the big iron loose.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too
Should I say gun and fall? I think it's called the big iron.
Crew, welcome. We got plenty of space
There
to
should have been.
spread out, but only room for one captain. No one turns their back on me while I'm holding court. Get 'em, boys!
Incoming!
Okay, I need to reload that. As soon as you
So
talk to
here's
him,
the
unless you have
IQ
an
like-
intimidate or persuade of 40, he pretty much immediately attacks you as you leave conversation. So either I need to converse with him further, or I need to
Does.
or if I need to just dome him as soon as I see him. When you get to the spaceship, when you go to the lower levels, when you get, not the spaceship as in your spaceship, but the other one called the Groundbreaker, if you take the elevator down, be prepared for an immediate fight, okay?
Yep.
He has a big laser fucker cannon.
He has a big iron on his hip.
He has like a two-handed like a minigun from Fallout, but it shoots lasers. But it's like it shoots a beam of like lightning or some shit. It's like red laser flamethrower bullshit. I need to see if I can do anything to increase my intimidate skills by up to 40. No, they're at 30 or they're at 28 right now. My persuade's at 39. So if I get one more in that, like if I can sniff some paint or whatever it is with my thing to increase my persuade skill by 1. Caffeine in lotion form. I thought I had alcohol on me. Did I get rid of all my alcohol and put it like in the ship or something? Can I buy a thing of alcohol real quick? Can I buy alcohol from you, Mr. Greasy?
All organic ingestion. Previous unit dispense. Beginning dispensing.
And I
sequence.
sold it semi-peacefully with only one dead person. And it's that guy I accidentally shot.
Have you seen this man?
That's fine. You've done it. You've done good. Ike's Armory.
Yeah, I may not be a genius in any sense of the word, but I'm pretty sure I've deduced the reason why the town was sick.
They eat nothing but fish.
Salted fish. Wait, is it salted? Or is it just called salt tuna?
It's salt tuna, I'm assuming it's salted. I think it's like super sodium-y.
You need to change your diet. Only Cheez-It. The only food you can eat constantly without getting sick is Cheez-Its.
You know that from personal experience?
They're made with 100% real cheese.
I doubt
If you're on the crazy side, try Cheez-It double. It has double the cheese flavor.
Does it mean have double the realness of cheese?
Hossball series? I know you were trying
Yep.
to stop.
That's a real high quality texture you got there.
We know our CNP.
I need I need the bar again. I need to buy... Hey, Spacer's Choice Boy, do you have...
Looking for some Spacer's Chaw? It's recommended by 11 out of 10 Spacer's Choice medical professionals.
Looking for some Spacer's
Don't take my
Chaw.
word for it.
It's
See for
recommended by
yourself.
11... Did he say 11 out of 10 Spacer's Choice medical experts? Oh my god, if you buy the hat and then talk to Martin, you can say, hey, we're wearing the same hat.
I got you too. Yeah.
His response is, they got you too.
How right you are. Looks really good on you. What a snug fit on your giant head.
You think he means it?
As a consumer-facing representative of Spacer's Choice, I'm obligated to project honest testimony. Wear it with pride, with hope. Have a look.
You have alcohol. I need personality attributes +1. That's what I need.
How the hell do bodies, like, make shit grow?
Because they have nitrogen in them. That's why, doo-doo also produces. Wait, do I... Wait, hold up. Do I have some of that energy shit? I'm wondering if it got thrown into my inhaler at some point. It affects mind attributes. That would be charisma as well, wouldn't it?
I don't know, maybe.
No, okay, there's mind and then there's personality attributes. How long does the hangover last? Because it fucks with my perception, charm, and dexterity.
Good long time.
Say what?
Oh.
There. I bought an alcohol, so I will take the alcohol before speaking to him. Be able to... Actually, why'd I do that? I need to kill him to get the bounty. Anyway. I'll take the pre-sliced bread. Yeah. Look at my new hat. Oh, an onion.
What? Space onion?
Not space onions, move. Regular onions.
Sounds even worse. It doesn't have all that spaciness.
This is super good. I need to... Yeah, I need to make a plate. Moose, how much longer are you going to be up?
Not that longer, much longer.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you for standing here, because you know I'm gonna... Oh shit. Corn down. Uh-huh. Love you, Ma. Thank you for that.
Love you, Mom. Thank you for that.
Yeah, Moose is gonna be going to bed soon, so after he goes to bed, then I'll take a break. Here, that Moose, I'm starving for you.
Good.
Love you too, Moosey. By the way, you can load a single ingredient into your, into your You have to pick like a main ingredient? Ah, you do. I see. You have to have, you can only have like one additive ingredient. You have to actually pick like something useful. Is there one that...
Heave ho, Jesse. Raise the goddamn mainsail.
I will, Moose. I'll raise your sail if you know what I mean.
Now raise every other sail. Even the rear sail that does nothing.
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
And by every sail, of course, I mean the sail that's underneath the water too. I know it's point.
Look at this ripe piece of meat
Under
just
sail.
sizzling on the grill.
Just imagine it, like you're a fish just swimming along underneath the ship. Do you see like a fucking sail or something? Well, you wouldn't know it's a sail, but you just usually start unfolding underneath the ship.
I think this deck is too well ventilated.
Make the sails out of nets so you can catch fish with them.
Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck. Persuade 40.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I
Being
like the sound
seduced.
of your voice.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Okay, I got out of the conversation, and that's the peaceful way of dealing with him. But considering I kind of need his finger for a bounty, here's what we're going to do.
Yeah, you're back on Edgewater. Are you getting the finger roller? Am I doing the finger rolling?
That's a lot of them. Okay, hold up. I need to pick a better gun for close quarters. Okay.
So basically, we stole, or they gave us, one of their signs. That was over the main gate or something.
I think so. Plasma is really fucking good, by the way. It's like burst pistol. Okay, did you get the thing called like that looks like a really fancy like bolt action almost pistol? That was one hell of a fight, holy crap. The bolter pistol is amazing. It fires energy rounds and it slaps pretty fucking hard. Okay, we're gonna actually clear out my inventory because I want the first slot to just be the light pistol for whatever. That, and then I'll use.
Oh, what? I was touching myself.
Interesting. I'll use that.
Okay, here it comes.
You okay there, Moose? Moose, here.
Yep, I'm good.
I'll take your word for it.
I'm just my nut in my pants.
Did you what in the nut?
Yep. Definitely.
So I should have got the bounty on him.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Why is it stealing? These guys are like bad guys. I should be able to take their shit for free without, like, you know, issue. Never understood that about games. Oh well, these are bad men. They're
They
stealing.
need those things too, even though they're bad men.
What if they're dead?
And it's even worse. The stuff could be buried with them.
I'm sure he wants the, like, 2 cents that I took off of his body. Wake up, there's no such thing as pizza, it's open-faced pasta. Did I just see that on my fucking screen?
So cozy.
Yeah, you didn't know it's open-faced pasta?
Apparently I did, Moose. Apparently I fucking
God, it's
did.
fucking... Everybody knows it's open-faced pasta, but you apparently.
Why don't you open your face and let me put some pasta in it?
Your face has been open.
Fucking Pavarotti. Is my helmet breaking already?
There's one thing I don't like that I wish they would have put in this game. Not gonna ask what?
I thought you were just gonna tell me.
No, God, you know I'm not like one of those people.
Great, tell me, Moose. What don't you like?
Sometimes. I wish we still had the ability, you know, sit. And sitting things.
I get that. You missed those, like, slight roleplay mechanic things.
Yeah, I want to sit in this captain's chair. Pretend like I'm pushing the screen on this captain's thing. And playing with that captain's joystick.
You can play with your captain's joystick anytime. That's why you're making those noises earlier, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Maybe. This man just might be tugging himself. A little bit of self-tugging. Self-servicing.
I'll self-service you.
It's not... I think that's how that works.
Let me show you how I self-service myself.
One of the guys just said, hey, it's my birthday, and the other guy said, fuck your birthday. I need to tell Pavarotti to calm the fuck down. You can go into their thing and say defensive. Once told, okay. Only attacks targets the companion is explicitly told to. Once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight until combat is over. Ah. Okay.
Kill this man. If he's dead, kill this man.
Kill this man and any man related to him.
I want to smell his blood.
Can I put a barrel mod on this thing?
A barrel mod can't help you smell his blood.
No, I can only put a magazine thing, so I can change like put an extended mag on it or something. I think grenades are gonna be a thing.
If I order you to kill that man.
Roddy, can you calm your shit?
Yo, that man. Use that big iron right there on your hip.
Big iron on your nips. I don't think there's any moral, like, sadness for stealing shit in this one.
See, I never felt more when I stole a million.
Hold up. Someone said, don't shoot, I'm with whatever. Was she back there? She must be.
Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Why don't make me come over there?
Gyro site? Ranged weapon spread. Less lack. I want to steal all your shit. I don't want to steal everything.
Don't far up, yo.
So I want you to stick it. Would you stick it? Now that someone that was like looking more than I was, can someone tell me what that voice that like I saw it pop up and she said don't shoot, I'm with Pavarotti, I'm with what's it, Jun Lee or whatever, the ship lady, so
don't shoot, I'm unarmed. Because I literally have no arms.
yeah, don't shoot, I'm armless. Been de-armed.
Don't shoot me, I'm blind. How can you see the gun? How do you know I'm aiming a gun to then? I can smell it.
I can smell the gunpowder on them fingers. Not the only thing I smell on them fingers, boy. If you know what I'm saying. I'm being a very naughty boy. But I only steal things that I kind of want. Model spaceship, fuck yeah, stole it. Look, if someone really has a problem with me stealing all this crap, I can bring it up with my fucking lawyer, which is you.
Huh?
If someone has a problem with me stealing, they can bring it up with my lawyer, which is you.
I'll probably end in me killing them then.
Oh, look, I never said that you would like peacefully resolve the situation. I said that they would have to bring it up with you. Now, where the fuck is this person that was like, don't shoot? Was it Pavarotti that said it? I don't think Pavarotti would have said that, because she's not with June, whatever the fuck her name is. She's with me. Pavarotti knows. Was it crazy? Is there a way to like look at like the pop-ups that have like occurred? Logs.
Oh, you're trying to...
I don't see where someone would be.
What do you mean?
Like, there's no place I haven't explored in this back area that someone could be hiding.
I'll tell you where I'm hiding.
And it was after I already killed all the bad guys in the area, so it's not like it was one of the bad guys saying it, and then...
Wait, where are you?
I'm in the spaceship. Scrap mechanical is marked as something I can shoot that's an enemy. Oh, there's a downstairs.
Shoot that fair. I say shoot that frog, you son of a bitch.
God, Moose, go back to your ship. If you have something called a gun to Plaz or something like that, gun to energy or something like that, mod, and put it on a heavy machine gun.
Why?
It's ridiculously overpowered against, like... humans.
What are humans?
What do you think you're doing?
Oh.
Are you human? Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night, Jesse. Good night, Jesse stream.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived.
Also, this is the person I was stealing from, it turns
how
out.
long ago that was. The grid tends to incinerate anyone who comes by. I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger. Be seeing you, stranger.
I rescued this lady. She was the one who was mad about me stealing, even though I don't think I was stealing from her. Are you there still, Moose, or did you say you were going to bed and then just peaced out? So yeah, I think Moose scooted to bed. Yep, he scooted to bed. It's actually pretty late for Moose. It's almost 10 o'clock there. It's like actually just about 10 o'clock there. Yeah, I was literally Moose just got off, so I was coming in to come eat. Once this loading screen's done, I finish this little thing. Alright. Let's turn to engineering and let her know what's going on.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight Mantipillar infestation.
Alright.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Let's hit it. Even though I just phased through your fucking body. Everything is all warbly. You always find a way to make it back onto those fucking elevators, Pavardi, don't you?
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to kill the mass killers, but I'd be my I've got this.
Oh crap, they shoot like acidic balls of bullshit. Holy crap. Is it? I hear it. It's like.
with us.
These things are fucking nasty. So I'm just kind of allowed to loot this shit because of just oh, there's a terminal there. Always, even if like you don't care about lore, which I kind of do. For stream to come back up. If it doesn't come back up, then it came back up. Okay. Even if you don't care about lore, which I kind of do, but some of the text terminal documents, unless you really care about a specific area.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Right.
Fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Unexpected. Searching for unauthorized
Incoming!
person.
Got it. Inside voices.
These fucking things are like bastard caterpillars. Bastard armored caterpillars.
Don't mess with us. Ready for this. Down they go. Here they come.
Just stay crouching. Just stay crouching. Things will be fine. Things just fine. Have a long way to waddle. We have the only line of sight. Plus, they're dumb, and they just stopped looking for us.
All together.
No damage sustained.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the fuck out of this gun I stole. Go ahead and get that one up to a natural 40. Or a not natural 40, but you know, so I can pass the skill checks for it. Get that up to a 40 in science, 40 in both of those. 57 in that because of Pavarti. In that, and 37, almost to 40 there. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. I might take some out of 37, 38. Okay, and put one back into stealth. Go well. And a perk. Base armor rating. Companion skills, vendor prices, base health. Just having a raw increase to base health would be amazing. But for now, don't want that lone wolf. Ah, the negotiator. Yeah. The vendor prices being down would be great. 20%. That time dilation recharge rate would be nice. I'll go for an actual. Nah, we'll go with that. This makes me tougher to kill. Just a straight tougher to kill. That's it. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to actually climb down ladders. Excuse me.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the dropper. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle dropper pump.
I think she's just fine with me. After we're done with this quest, though.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Alright. We've done it. Yeah, we'll finish this quest line, then I'm gonna end stream, take a break, be gone for like maybe an hour to 45 minutes, eating, and then I'll be back with some more, because I ain't done yet tonight, but I'm hungry. Oh, now I can't touch things. Already got.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally...
So what I need to do is, for some reason...
tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts. But you're alright. The temperature should be dropping
I
as
think
we speak.
Pavarti would like to muck around in your
I'll
guts,
see
you
to
know
it
what I
the crew
mean?
knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
I should be able to be like encouraging, like, well, you help too.
Hey, you the one who fixed those radiators? Nice work. You really saved our buns. Whenever you're free, let's have a chat.
Let's chat right now.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon. Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
I can do that.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief. I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh? The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
We're off. You ready, Pavardi? We got shit to do. We have, as the kids say, so much to do, so much to see. Spice's choice! But that's gonna wait till we get back. Because they're perusing.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Yeah, telescoping staff, security blade. Eventually I'm gonna make myself some fucking ridiculous armor. Pick a set that looks nice. We don't want stealth skills decreased. I want stealth skills to be as maxed as they can be. Like that's pretty nice, the ordnance control armor. And at a very, very nice price.
Not getting into too much danger, are you? Could always live.
Okay, so we've done good so far.
BNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
I suppose before we shove off. Wait, no, that's the rest and go. That's not. I still have a keycard for that place that I need to use.
Rizzo's non-stop bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
I love how this entire place feels. There's them stevedores again. Oh, that's not for me to be trifling on. Okay. Here's the...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your Pleasant Township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's the area we need to investigate. So I need to talk there. I need to talk to the guards here about the people I killed.
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
Yeah. Oh, there.
Come to take the bounty posting? Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
It's a lot of XP. Jeez, that's 1,000 credits.
With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing.
McRed
Not
dead.
that I'm complaining, mind you.
Merry Christmas. Alright, so what other shenanigans do we have going on? Go and pop another Manuel save before we do the purchase a Nav's key from Gladys. Acquire the science weapon. What do I need to go to there unless it's on like some... I don't know about that. I gotta do that. Need to go there. Oh yeah, I need to talk to her. To bring in the rest of those fingers. Companion quest. Oh! So we need to figure out how to get in there. Same will be on. Okay. We'll complete this part of the companion quest real quick. And we'll head back out into the station to continue doing quests once we're done. But we're definitely gonna have a lot of...
Hey, you got a second?
Fuck are you? You got your shit packed. Are you gonna try to get on my ship?
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
No.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers? Sure, I can be myself. I can be myself better than anybody else. You're looking for crew, I'm looking for a way off this port. So we've got something in common already. And yeah, I know I came on a little strong, but honestly, when was the last time anybody was so eager to throw in with you? That's gotta count for something, right? Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Can I go eat?
It's delicious.
Brilliant.
Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust? Maybe.
Perfect, you're hired.
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high... Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackass. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Can we can kick them off the crew at any point, correct? I mean, I constantly have that issue with Pavarotti. I'll talk to her and I can be like, be gone. So I suppose I could.
Wow. You don't... Thanks, boss.
You got a crew now, Felix.
No, get your shit in the ship, because I need to do... I gotta go eat dinner, I'm hungry. This is what happens, I'm like, okay, I'll finish turning all these quests and I'll go sit in the ship, finish this other bit, and then I'll go eat, and then fucking things come out of nowhere and start jabbing me in the eyes with, pay attention to me. It's like, I just wanna go to the ship. But yeah, I'll be gone for a bit. But we'll come back and keep working on this shit. Because I'm tantalized. Welcome aboard.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Glad you're having a good time. Oh, we need to get what's-his-face a gun. Because I'm sure... Oh, no, he has a grenade launcher. And a tossball stick. Electric tossball stick. That's fine. What all do you have? Otherwise... Anti-weapon skills, that's fine. Here, throw that on. Is he wearing these? No, he wasn't. Welder's goggles. Tight clothing. Engineering plus 15. Holy shit. persuade skill. The persuade boost would be nice. Pavardi has a nice assault rifle. Should give her, like, this plasma rifle is gonna be insane. On tag. This thing is gonna be ridiculous. It also fires energy rounds, so the thing is going to be a beast. Yeah, we're approaching top weight, so I need to deal with that soon. I want to get this. It's Pavardi's room. Which room did he take? Considering this has shit in it.
So I was watching the serial the other night, yeah? Halcyon Helen finally took down the chief of the Savages, with a guest appearance from none other than the Masked Marketeer.
Oh gosh, I wish you'd waited for me. I wanted to see that too.
Barely even know the dude.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
The spaceship's on fire, so sure. Yeah, is the ship about to blow up?
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages? I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Been on the station. We've been on the station for a total of, like, what, 2 hours now? How long have we been streaming? 3 hours? And she's sending you poems.
Law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda. I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Interesting.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that.
It's gonna be yikes hours, boys.
Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
I see.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week?
Think hard.
Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Fuck yeah.
Maybe for you. I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. but I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Of course.
Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him. It's not my thing, but he's real sweet about it.
Well, see, I'm gonna see, because I'd rather answer give her the encouragement that I'd go get a drink with her. I didn't expect to. I was expecting to be, we don't have to go drinking to fix this problem. But it seemed like that was the wrong answer based on her response. Yeah. So we'll go with the answer that, like, makes her... I'm not going just for... That's what those fucking things turn into? Jesus Christ. See what they're called? Mantisaurs, though. But yeah, anyway. After this, we redo this dialogue thing, because apparently I could pick a better answer than that. Then... But yeah, she's an adult. It's not like I have to... It's weird. This thing has an internal and external skeleton. That's very weird. It has an internal and exoskeleton. So with a vertebrate and invertebrate. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I won't fuck around with fiddling with Felix's perks yet. We already heard the dialogue, so I can beep 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 through it.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
You watching the Aetherwaves last night? Halcyon Helen finally took down the Chief of the Savages, with a guest appearance from none other than the Masked Marketeer.
Oh gosh, I wish you'd waited for me. I wanted to see that too. Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, she sent me a poem. I don't know if I should read into it. Because Oh, it's about this... I don't want to... I don't know. I'm not much interested. It's been a Thanks. I actually had another message. Let's see here. I don't know. Captain. Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Good to see you, boss.
Aww. She has the little mini robot. Does she have one of the little ship things that I grabbed? Or are those just like hanging out somewhere? Like the decor areas. Praise Varson. I have a crazy bastard on my ship, don't I? But yeah. We'll sleep, and then I will be back in like an hour or so. After I get some food in me. So yeah. talk to y'all later. Bye bye for now. I'll be back, I promise.